Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it is time. Not long ago, we got our first rank 4 5-star. It was Archangel. He is still unawakened. And as we were trying for Blade, we did not get him, but we ended up getting Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. And I'm definitely not upset about that. We also got a Ghost Rider. So what we're going to do is we're going to rank up Spider-Man Stark Enhanced to 4. He will be my second rank 4 5-star. We'll go ahead and level him up and we'll take a look at him. I already have a video on Spider-Man Stark Enhanced on my channel. If you have not seen that, go ahead and take a look. But we will take this guy into Realm of Legends and smack around Winter Soldier for a little bit. We'll also take a look at my 4-star so you can see the awakened signature and what it can do, so you can see what he's missing not being awakened. Alright, so let's get into it. And here we go. And there we have it. We now have our second rank 4 5-star. So now I'm just going to level him up, and I'm going to use pretty much any ISO that's available because I have so many, and so many end up getting expiring. So let's just start pumping him in there. So while he's being leveled up, I wanted to tell you guys that there is actually a cosmic advancement going on, not a tech advancement. And so for the first time in a long while, I am actually leveling up, ranking up a champion without the corresponding advancement going on. I think I've outgrown doing each and every one of those, so I was a little impatient to get Starky up. I could have waited, but I didn't want to. I want to use Starky in Alliance War as soon as possible. I've been using my 4-star version there, so now I'm going to swap that version out for this one. And next rank up is likely to be my Ghost Rider, my next 5-star rank up, and I'll be taking him to 3. And for the time being, I think that's where he'll stay. I really want to get all of my 5-stars up to rank 3 just for the arena points, but I do have some 5-stars that are still rank 1 that I want to get up to rank 2, but Ghost Rider has the priority right now. I also want to get my 4-star Killmonger up. He is really fun to play, but I've been saving all of my T1 alphas for Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, and then now I'll be saving them up for Ghost Rider. So I haven't had a chance to level him up, but as soon as I do that, it's on. Now if I could just get a 5-star Blade, I will actually have the Trinity in both 4 and 5-star version. Alright, and there we have it, our second rank 4 5-star. Alright, let's take a look at him. Doesn't he look lovely? And he's taken over at least my profile picture. I'm not sure if he's taken over my profile picture for everyone else, but I'll find out. But look at his health, 17,501. Attack is 2,661. Very, very nice. You guys can take a look at his synergies here. And let's take a look at the 4-star right quick before we go into Realm of Legends. Alright, and we're going to take a look at his signature ability so you'll see what not having him awakened will do. Alright, so he has this Hero's Mantra, and when he's above 50% health, his taunts last 2 seconds longer, and each charge of poise grants him an additional 253 0.58 critical rating. Okay, so he gains more critical rating when he's above 50% health, and his taunts last longer. Alright, and when he's below 50% health, his chance to evade increases, and that's evade an attack, not a special attack, but just an attack. And each charge of poise grants him 82.31 additional block proficiency. Okay, so that's it. This is why we say that he is still awesome even unawakened. These things are nice to have. More critical rating is great. The the increase in his evade, 7%, that's actually pretty good. But even unawakened, he is worth rank 4. Alright, and I'll just scroll through. You guys can pause it and rewind it and take a look and see his other information here. Actually, let's see. You guys saw that. That's his 4-star. Let's see. Make sure it's 5-star, because it may have different stats. Alright, let's get up here. Alright. So you guys can take a look at the 5-star version, unawakened. Still a beast. Alright, so at this point, what I'm going to do is go into Realm of Legends and just start playing around with him, and I will see you shortly. Alright, so we're about to go into the Realm of Legends to face off against Winter Soldier. You saw the team that I went in with, basically a mutant crit team, but I also threw in Miles Morales. That's because he has a synergy with Starkey, which extends Starkey's stun as well as his shock damage, and I forget what else. But that was just more to showcase a little bit towards the end of the video another way that you can fight with Starkey. Alright, so starting out, I do not have blades, so I have no poise charges starting. What I did in the beginning was just start hitting him a little bit so you guys can see the damage when he doesn't have any poise charges. So you can see right there, he's doing some decent crits, you know, 3k, 2k, you know, he's a rank 4 5-star. Alright, so now I'm going to start building up the poise charges. And if you'll recall, each poise charge adds to Starkey's attack, which means he does more damage. So one of the things that you want to do, if you can, is max out the poise charges. It maxes out at 10. Then fire off the L2 as you see there. So you can see how much damage that does. Now I don't always fire off the L2 with maxed poise charges. Now something that you guys may or may not be aware of is when Starkey finishes any 5-hit combo, he puts a taunt on his opponent. But he converts a poise charge to do it. That means that if you have no poise charges and you finish your 5-hit combo, you're not getting a taunt. You have to have at least one poise charge. It also means that if you want to throw your L2 at 10 poise charges, you don't want to finish your combos. Because if you finish the 5-hit combo, it's going to take one of those poise charges, and by the time you fire off your L2, you're going to be at 9 poise charges, so you didn't maximize it. When I was making my original Starkey video with my 4-star, I didn't realize that, and it took me a little bit to figure out why it kept going down to 9. Alright, so as you can see, Starkey puts out quite a good bit of damage. Now something else that he does, which may or may not throw you off. So you see that every time he evades, and that's when he has that dexterity, not his auto evade, but his dexterity, meaning you swiped back, you get a poise charge. Now you may do that and then get caught sometimes if you're familiar with playing with Starkey. Now one of the reasons that this happens to me, and it may be why it happens to you, is because when you dodge back and wait for 1 second, Sparky will taunt and extend that taunt on the opponent. But what that does is it throws your timing off, because you might be used to every other champion where if you go back and wait a little bit, your champion starts going forward. Alright, now here you're seeing me do a little bit of a stun loop. It's not a full stun loop because I don't have any power gain. And then you see that I fired off his EMP there. I did that solely just to showcase those two abilities. If you have a team that has a lot of power gain and you have Miles, it's possible to stun lock your opponent. You know, get in more than a 5-hit combo, get back to your L1, and just wash, rinse, and repeat. Because Starkey will stun them guaranteed as long as he's above 50% health. Alright, so next up we see a couple of duels. Alright, I chose Hyperion because this is frankly not a good matchup for Starkey. Not only does he have class disadvantage, but anytime a Cosmic hits Starkey, it reboots his AI. You can look into why that's bad on your own, or just ask me in the comments below and I'll let you know. But that EMP can save you, especially when Hyperion wants to dance around. The other thing that it can help you with is his taunt. Starkey, that taunt will cause Hyperion to fire off instead of doing that dodge back and wait till his L3 thing. Even if he's on an all or nothing node, that taunt can get him to throw his special. It's not guaranteed, but it can do it. So I just threw in these two just a little bit to show you, in case you found yourself fighting Hyperion with Starkey, which is not a matchup that I recommend, but as you can see, it is certainly doable if you're really good with Starkey especially. Alright, so after this, we're going to have a little treat. Now, I just finished completing Road to the Labyrinth for the first time. That means that I have never been in Labyrinth of Legends. And that is because in order to get into Labyrinth of Legends, you have to have completed Road to the Labyrinth. Well, we're about to go in there for the first time. Starkey is facing Red Hulk. So this is the first time that I have ever been in Labyrinth of Legends. First time I'm facing this Hulk. And I'm not ready for it, of course. This is just a showcase. So what I'm doing here is just building up those poise charges, and I'm going to fire off his L2, wash, rinse, and repeat. And I'm running suicides, so that means that even if I played perfectly, I'm not going to get that many L2s off before I go down. You know, recoil is going to get me if the enrage timer didn't. And I did not make this team to extend the enrage timer at all. But I just wanted to see how much damage Starkey could do. And I must say that I'm impressed. Now, I've seen other YouTubers, namely Legacy, use Starkey to pretty much go through Labyrinth of Legends, and he wasn't awakened at the time, I don't believe. So I already know Starkey is capable of doing it. So I need to up my game and learn to play Starkey even better. Now, you guys can tell me how you think I did in this first matchup against Red Hulk in Labyrinth of Legends. Definitely some room for improvement, and I'm learning, and I will continue to learn, but I think I took a nice chunk out of Red Hulk's health. And when I do finally go through Labyrinth of Legends, I already know that I'm going to use a bunch of revives, and my only goal is to minimize the number of resources that I end up using in Labyrinth of Legends. But I've watched other people do it. I've seen the frustration, and I don't know if I will do a 100% clear anytime soon. But at least the easy path will be in my future. Don't know when. I need to rank up a few more characters and, you know, just get things together a little bit better. Alright, so you see there I got tagged, but I didn't die. You know, Starkey is a glass cannon, so he lost a lot of health in just that one mistake, and I can't make another one. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably going to go down, but let's just see how long I can last. And can I last until the enrage time? That's my goal in this video, to see if I can last until that enrage time. And again, I don't think I have the extended one. I'm not sure, but my goal was just that enrage timer. Can I get there? All right. And so with this little bit of health, I'm still firing off those L2s. Because he's a rank 4 5-star, he has a pretty decent health pool. But obviously it's not infinite, and I can't keep throwing those L2s off willy-nilly. Alright, so you see here I fired off an L1, and that can be useful if I want to push him to his special so that I can bait it out and attack him, because I don't want to parry him that often. Just me trying to practice not parrying, because I realize that there are some of the champions that I'll face in here, I can't parry them past a certain point. And I think I heard that Starkey might be able to get around that. I'm not sure. Haven't done my research on Labyrinth of Legends since I'm not planning on clearing it, but anytime soon. But as you can see, Starkey has taken a chunk already out of Red Hulk's health. So even at this point, I would anticipate, you know, using maybe 5 revives, maybe 6 at this current play level. Of course, that estimate will go down if, you know, when I get the proper team and extend the enrage timer, and if my skill playing with Starkey increases. I have seen people one-shot Red Hulk, and that's the goal. So if I can one-shot Red Hulk, that would be awesome. But I don't expect to be able to do that anytime real soon. Alright, so that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps me out. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you've already cleared Labyrinth of Legends, and you heard me say something that was incorrect, let me know. And you guys have a blessed day.